Hello and welcome back. Today we are doing an August wrap-up. So end of the month, we are gonna go through all things goals, but more specifically, today I wanna share with you 3 easy ways that you can see if you have made progress on your goals for the month. So let's get into it. So for me personally, when it comes to the goals that I set each month, I also always like to think about what is it going to take to actually complete that goal or that task. And for me, I like for these systems to be really easy. There are 3 simple ways that I'm going to share with you today how I go about doing that, and I hope that these can be helpful for you as you are looking back on goals and trying to track whether or not you made progress. So tip number 1 is going to be concrete progress. So this is going to be whether or not you achieved the goal. It's a yes or a no. It's a black or white. It is absolutely clear. There are no gray areas on whether or not you achieved this goal. So some examples from my own vision board that I created for the month of August. Some of those might be whether or not I went on outdoor walks. Did I go on outdoor walks? Yes or no? That is a very clear answer for myself. Now, if I wanted to take it a step further, I could track how many walks I went on, but we're gonna keep this really, really simple and just say, did I go on outdoor walks or not? And I did. I did go on some outdoor walks with my dog, so I know that that's a goal that, yes, I achieved, that I made progress on. Another one of those would be whether or not I drink a gallon of water each day. So I know that for my water bottle, I have to drink 4 of these in order to drink a gallon of water. And I drink at least 4 of these a day. Some days I'm drinking 5 of these and I'm drinking a ton of water. 5 of these is 170 ounces. So it's a ton of water, but I know again that that is a concrete yes. I absolutely achieved that goal. I drink 4 bottles every single day, so I know that I achieved that. I would say when it comes to your concrete progress, that's also going to be one of your goals where it's like numbers based. So if you had set a goal to make $500 with your side gig or your part-time job, did you do that or did you not do that? So that's gonna be those really, really concrete things, those numbers, that sort of thing. Did you do it or did you not do it? The second way that we are going to track whether or not we are making progress on our goals is if you have clear signs or cues. So what I mean by this is, let's say you set a goal to read a book. This was the personal development book that I chose to read for the month of August. And as you can see right here, I am halfway through that book. My bookmark is here in the middle. I did not. So this could also fall under the category of concrete of yes, you finished it or no, you didn't. It's very black and white. There's no gray area that I didn't finish this book, but also just the cue of in the event that you did finish the book, you can know that. So while I may not have finished my PD book, I did read multiple fiction books. I'm currently reading this Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, and I did read multiple books. So I know through signs, through cues, that I did finish some books. I did finish some fiction books, which means my goal of reading like 30 minutes of fiction a day was achieved. So my sign by knowing that that goal was achieved is that I finished multiple fiction books. So that part, absolutely. I can tell by that sign that goal was accomplished. Just like though, I can tell that the fact that I didn't finish my personal development book, that goal was not completed. So progress was made, absolutely, because I made it halfway through this book, but I didn't complete it completely, right? Another one for that, again, concrete and the signs or cues can kind of go hand in hand, and they could probably fall under either one, but some of those are a little more yes or no, and some of them are not. So another one of those for me was I wanted to get my substitute paperwork completed and go through orientation. The cues that are showing me that I did that is the fact that I completed those things. All of my substitute paperwork is done, all of the safe school trainings that I had to do, and orientation is all complete. So those are my signs or my cues that I got those things done. Another one for me would be doing my videos here on YouTube. did I get videos uploaded or did I not get them uploaded? So a sign or a cue that I got them uploaded is the fact that they're complete. That also can be very concrete, that yes, I got them done, or no, I didn't get them done. But I like the signs or cues. I like the fact that every single time I finish a fiction book, I add it into my Goodreads app that I've completed that book. I rate it, I do all of that. So those get to be my signs or cues. And those can also be like little celebratory things that you can do. One other way, and a goal that I have on my monthly vision board, is to meal prep and to just really pay attention to my nutrition. So another great way, or a sign or cue that you can know whether or not you are, for example, eating the food that you've meal prepped, is at the end of the week, are all those containers that you meal prepped and put them in your fridge, are all those containers still there? Or are they all gone because you've eaten them each day like you had originally planned? If all those containers are gone, that's a cue. That's a sign that you ate those prepped foods. If all those containers are still there though, you know, oh, that's a sign or a cue that you did not complete that goal. The final tip that I have for you when it comes to tracking your goals is just that, whether you have like a checklist or a tracker. So one great way that I love to do this is through my workouts. Every single workout program that I complete comes with a schedule or a tracker or a checklist, whatever you want to call this. It's a schedule. It's a calendar that tells me exactly what workout to do and when. It tells me what order to do them, tells me what day of the week, all of that. So I go through and I put an X, or I'm going through this program actually for the second time. So the first time through, I did purple X's the whole way through, and now I'm coming back and I'm doing red stars the whole way through. You could do that however you want, but this is a great way that I'm utilizing a checklist or a tracker to know that I am completing this goal. My goal is to move my body for at least 30 minutes, 5 days a week. And this is allowing me to track that. So I can easily look at this calendar and I can say, hey, I started this in August, I finished this in August, I've actually restarted this still in August, and this is how I've done. So I can tell, hey, I'm making really good progress on this goal, or I'm achieving this goal because it's been my goal to do those 5 workouts a week for at least 30 minutes a day. So that's a great way to complete that. Another way to do that would be if you are someone who likes to track your nutrition. I utilize a food journal, and every single day I like to write down the things that I'm eating. So if you open up that food journal and you see that you haven't been tracking your food each day, then you know, okay, I'm not making very good progress towards that goal because I'm not tracking it. I'm not actually doing those things. I know that people use habit trackers for all kinds of things, whether that's budgeting, whether that's drinking your water, whatever that might be. So having those checklists or trackers for a daily thing could be super helpful as well. And I definitely love it and recommend it when it comes to those workouts. I just love checking things off of a tracker or a to-do list. Those are my favorite things. Check that off. It just feels so good every single time you check something off. So in bringing this back to my August month and the goals that I set for the month, I did pretty well, and truly these are the ways that I track my goals. I don't necessarily have a tracker system for every single goal, and my goals, some of my goals are more so habits. So when it comes to things that are more so habits, those are going to be more of a checklist or a tracker system. Those are going to be more so, did I have a sign or a cue that showed me that I completed that? Whereas other things are going to be more concrete, and I can look at my own goals and I can see that. I can see, yes, I absolutely made progress towards that, or no, I definitely didn't. So for example, one thing that I'm super excited and I just want to share is I made some progress with my Teachers Pay Teachers finally. So basically what I found out is I was being held back with the whole clip art issue. If you know anything about that, in order to make a product to sell, if you have clip art, you have to have rights to that clip art. You have to have rights to be able to use that to then turn around and sell that. And I was getting kind of bogged down with that. So basically what I learned how to do was create clip art myself so that I can use for my own projects, my own creations. So now, instead of being worried if I'm doing things right or wrong with someone else's clip art, I've now created my own clip art that I can now use in my own resources that I can now sell, and that worry is gone. So that was a really, really concrete thing that yes, I made progress because I not only made clip art, but now I'm also making resources that I can put in my TPT store, and I've uploaded those things and it has been awesome. So that's been a goal that I've had on my vision boards, my monthly vision boards, my yearly vision board for a really long time now. If you've been around for a long time, you know that. And I'm just super excited to have finally made some really good progress with that and have that momentum finally started and going. So overall, August has been super successful. I have been so excited, but I hope that by sharing those 3 ways that you can be tracking progress on your own goals, you will feel way better when you sit down to kind of do a recap yourself of how did August go, or any month for that matter. Look through those goals or those habits and decide which ones can you look at and know, yes or no, I made progress, or I didn't even touch on this goal. And then signs or cues. Do you have those signs or cues that you're seeing that you finished your personal development book, or that you ate that food that you meal prepped, or whatever that looks like? And then did you complete those checklists or those trackers, or did you not? Do you see some holes where you tracked some days but not other days? Go back, and now you have a place as you're prepping to plan for the following month. You now know where to start from, and you know where you maybe struggled a little bit from the month prior. I love doing these recaps for that exact reason. By tracking how I'm doing, I know where to set goals moving forward. So I hope these tips are helpful. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and thanks so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. See ya.